I'm Ben, and I believe that in our families, we get one shot to make life count. Just one. No do-overs, no take-backs. Every decision we make becomes a story that we tell. The question is, are we telling a story that's worth being told? Whose job is it to pass on faith? A lot of people think it's the church's job. A lot of churches think it's the family's job. But the truth is it's both. And right now, in far too many places, it's neither. Here's what I mean. If you look at Scripture, especially Deuteronomy 6, you'll see that God gave the primary responsibility to faith formation to parents. Teach these things diligently to your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road and when you lie down and when you get up. That's obviously not just a Sunday morning thing. That's everyday life. The home was always meant to be the first sanctuary. It was meant to be the first classroom too, and the first pulpit. But in today's culture, that design has been flipped. The average parent assumes that dropping their child off at church or youth group will do the job. And sadly, many churches have reinforced that pattern, doing ministry for families instead of with them. Let me take you through the numbers for a second. A Barna study found that only 10% of Christian families regularly read the Bible together. And even fewer than 5% have conversations about faith that go beyond meals or church services. What's even more sobering to me is that research shows that over 70% of kids who grew up going to church will walk away from church and faith during their college years. Now, not all of them will leave forever, but many of them never come back. And that's not a youth ministry failure. Let me be clear. That's a discipleship ecosystem failure. We need to rethink the entire conversation completely. We need to rethink the whole equation. The church was never meant to replace the family. It was meant to equip it. And the family was never meant to follow Jesus alone. It was meant to be strengthened by the church. When the church and the home partner intentionally, we see faith grow deeper, stronger, and more resilient over time. But it starts with asking the question, are we helping families become spiritual leaders or just spiritual consumers? Whether you're a parent or a pastor or both, your voice matters more than you think. Your kids aren't shaped by what you say on stage or what you post online. They're shaped by what you model in the living room, by the conversations in the car, by what you celebrate, and by what you repeat. So here's the challenge for you. Whether you're leading a church or leading your family or both, I want you to try this. Ask yourself or your team or your spouse, are we building programs or are we building people? Are we forming a crowd or forming families? And maybe even ask your kids this, what do you think matters most to us as a family? Ask them that. Their answer might surprise you, and it might reveal where to start. God designed the home to be the place of legacy, the church to be the place of alignment, and for you to be the bridge.